Cole and JBL here at ringside, welcoming you to Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Hey, I got top billing tonight. I like it. Keep it up.
Well, what can I say? These Minneapolis fans have got me in such a great mood. I'm feeling especially generous tonight.
Watch it. He reversed it. When I first heard about this match, I wasn't sure what to think, but these superstars are blowing me away.
Really? As soon as I heard about it, I expected a tremendous matchup, and I haven't been disappointed.
I didn't say I'm not disappointed, but I'll talk about getting stuck with you as a... They made the tag. Here we go.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
That's the law of the jungle. An injured superstar is like a wounded animal. It's survival of the fittest.
And that also means that if you're not at 100%, you've got to be able to hide it from your opponent.
That's absolutely right. This business is as psychological as it is physical. You can't let your opponents think you're easy pickings.
Well, I wouldn't consider any of these superstars to be easy pickings, no matter how beaten up they get. Nice reversal.
He made his opponent look like a chump with that counter.
I think that's a tag. And there's the reversal. It's been a long time since I saw a crowd get behind a superstar the way they have for John Cena.
Yeah, and that's great for him, but this is a match, not a popularity contest.
I don't think Cena's got any problem being physical either. There aren't many superstars who can match his accomplishments.
I don't think there's ever been a more dominant superstar in WWE than the legendary dead man, The Undertaker.
Yeah, but you can only stay on top of the mountain for so long, and the dead man's been there for a long, long time.
That might be true, but I don't see anyone on the horizon who could dethrone the Phenom.
If you ask me, Batista's best days were back when he was Triple H's lackey.
Batista was impressive as a member of Evolution, but it wasn't until he left them that he earned the first of several World Heavyweight Championship victories.
This has been a great match so far, but I think it's pretty obvious which way it's going.
Oh, really? Are you willing to go out on a limb and actually... He's taking a little time to give his opponent a piece of his mind.
You sure he can spare it? Wow, great reversal.
These superstars are so unpredictable. I'm having a hard time figuring out what they're going to do next.
I don't think you're going to be able to. Just sit back and enjoy the ride.
And what a wild ride it's been so far, with no signs of stopping anytime soon.
Look,
the tag is made. You saw that one coming.
Rey Mysterio never fails to impress me. Every time he enters the ring, he finds another way to defy the laws of physics.
speaking of the law of physics, I think Rey's gotten to a point where his competition is just too big and too strong for...
That was a smart tag.
A lot of people think that Randy Orton's just an overhyped pretty boy, but I respect his accomplishments.
What, you mean like turning on the people who supported him and stabbing them in the back?
No, I mean like becoming the youngest world heavyweight champion in history and having one of the longest intercontinental title reigns of the last decade.
I'd have more respect for those achievements if Orton didn't earn them with such underhanded tactics.
Well, I've got news for you. Orton doesn't care what you or anyone else thinks, and that's why he's at the top of his game right now. Talk about superstars who don't have an ounce of quit between them. You're looking at them right here.
And that's a potentially dangerous mindset to be in. If you're too proud to realize that you're in trouble, you might wind up risking your career for a single match.
Hey, you got to be in there every single match and be willing to do whatever it takes. You know that if you actually ever step between those ropes.
I don't have to have been in a match to realize that jeopardizing my future for the sake of one match is incredible.
He can taunt all he wants, but once he's lost the match, he's going to wish he spent this time going after his opponent.
I think you're wrong about that. I think this is going to make his victory tonight that much sweeter.
You know, there's such a thing as playing to the crowd too much, and that's what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
It's crazy to think that we actually get paid to do a job like this. There's thousands of people out there who would do this for free.
Really? Maybe I should look into that. I could get a better broadcast partner and save the company some money at the same time.
Keep it up, and you're going to find out exactly how tough it is to do this job with your...
They got the tag.
I've been looking forward to this match all night.
So have I. It's certainly been one of the most anticipated matchups in recent weeks.
And usually, there's the tag. These superstars are at the top of their game, but only one of them is going to have his hand raised at the end of this one.
And
there's the cover.
1, 2.
I cannot remember the last time I've seen a crowd this pumped. Oh, the ref's out like a light. Anything goes now.
Unfortunately, you're right. There's no one to enforce the rules until the ref revives.
Cena spends a lot of time running his mouth. If I were him, I'd put that energy into improving my ring skills.
Cena's a multiple-time WWE champion. How much more improvement do you really need?
Listen, if you're not constantly trying to improve, you're going to get overtaken by a guy who is. Cena better keep that in mind.
he's going for the throat. We've seen this before.
Here he goes, choke slam from hell. You cannot even imagine the kind of pain that inflicts.
He's going for the pin. This could be it.
2, 3.
Even if you wind up winning a match.
Talk about adding insult to injury. And these fans love it.
Yeah, but you got to worry more about the injury and less about the insult till the match is over. Oh, man, there's the tag. There's the reversal. Half of the Undertaker style is about getting inside his opponent's head. If you can keep your cool in the ring with him, you got a chance.
But you're not taking into account the power and experience of the dead man. You can't forget about that.
Of course you can. The man's a legend. That's why I didn't bother mentioning it.
He anticipated that move perfectly.
And there's the tag. Batista's had a lot of success so far, but that's because most of his opponents let him psych them out.
If you're not intimidated at the sight of a heavily muscled 6.5-foot animal like Batista, you better have your head examined.
Watching these superstars go at it reminds me why I prefer to stay on this side of the announce table.
You know, if you let me train you, you could be cruiserweight champ inside a year.
Oh, no. I've heard stories about the way...
Uh-oh, I don't like where this is going.
And neither does his opponent. Choke slam from hell! He may get the 3 count right
1,
here.
2, 3.
Rey Mysterio is so fast, so agile, and so talented, and he's proven that he's championship material.
Sure, he was a champ for what? A couple of weeks? Of course, it wasn't anything compared to my legendary. Quick tags are the best way to win a match like this. He slipped out of that one. Randy Orton has it all. A great look, fantastic charisma, and 3 generations of experience in the business.
And not to mention an ego that won't...
You can show off for the crowd if you want, but all that does is let your opponent rest up.
Actually, I think it's a great display of...
I was afraid it was only a matter of time before he did something like that.
It's like they say, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. And there's the counter. On the mat, shoulders
1,
down. This
2,
could be it.
3.
I know I say this a lot, but it ain't ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being a tackling dummy. I hope this isn't the last time we see these superstars face off.
Come on, quit showing off. This is a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon.
1.
Did you see that? What a desperate
1.
maneuver.
You know what they say, it's all legal till you get caught. Instead of
2.
pandering to the fans, you should really keep your head in the match.
Come on, you're looking at a
3.
superstar who can feed off a crowd and use that energy to win the match.
4.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Nothing costs you a match quicker than overconfidence.
6.
What are you talking about? I see a dominant superstar who's rallying this capacity crowd behind him.
1. 1.
Anyone who thinks this business is a piece of cake should get into the ring with these superstars.
I don't think anyone would last too long against them.
I think someone's
3.
been taking flying lessons.
1.
I don't think there's a superstar in the history of WWE who's gone from rook. I don't know if this is such a good move. This could be disastrous. Look at him, he's just radiating confidence. And he's got a lot to be confident about.
He looks a little overconfident to me. This could come back to bite him.
3.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
4.
This is just dumb. You don't win a match by taunting your opponent to death.
I disagree. Getting the crowd on your side can be a huge psychological boost.
Great reversal.
The Undertaker's got an impressive history here in WWE, but you're only as good as your last match.
How can you say that? The dead man has proven himself time and time again.
Undertaker has earned his rep, no doubt about it, but you got to know when to call it a day. There's a fine line between legend and has-been.
I can't believe you can sit here and even I can't believe he just did that. That's so dirty.
Well, it's like we used to say back in the day, rules are like bones. They're made to be broken. This could be 3 right here.
1, 2.
You talk about raw power. You talk about intensity. Have you ever seen a superstar like Batista?
He's impressive, no question. But it's not like he's the biggest or the baddest guy to set foot in a WWE ring.
Well, you got to be pretty big and pretty bad to wear championship gold, and that's what Batista's done time after time.
Hey, anybody can have a few good nights. I think Batista's overrated, and I think we're going to see that here tonight.
He's looking for his finisher.
And there it is, the RKO. That could take your head clean off.
1, 2.
A lot of people think Rey Mysterio's really exciting to watch, but he just doesn't have the size nor the strength to compete at this level.
I think you're selling Mysterio short, no pun intended.
Oh, man, here he comes.
RKO! RKO!
He's 3 seconds away
1,
from victory.
2, 3.
Orton's never backed down from a fight. His mouth might get him in trouble, but he's always ready for it.
Are we talking about the same Randy Orton? It seems like the only time he's willing to fight is when he gets to hit somebody from behind.
He dodged that bullet. You feel like a jerk when someone counters you like that.
That reversal might stop his opponent's momentum dead. I tell you, I've got no patience for a superstar who pulls that kind of thing. Quit playing possum and wrestle.
1, 2, 3.
Night